Hello everyone and welcome to my Sims 4 Let's Play series, Life of Skye. We are on episode 15, which I actually can't believe, and I am so grateful that you're joining me. I've been making videos for just over 2 months now and I'm having the best time doing it, so thank you so much for supporting my channel, liking, subscribing, etc. And comments, of course. Here is our main character Skye. She's just making her bed now to get ready for the day because she's just got up, so I thought I would get you up to speed. I am recording this on World Mental Health Day and I'm hoping it'll be published today as well. And yeah, Skye is going to a Halloween party tonight, so I thought it might be the perfect opportunity for her to spend the day kind of reflecting, caring for herself and getting ready for tonight, while we also reflect and talk about mental health and self-care and things like that. So let's let her brush her teeth before we get into it, because that is a noisy activity apparently. So really in this video I've just got a little list of like self-care-ish activities that, you know, as far as you can do in The Sims, that I thought maybe we could all do together right now. So that was her brushing her teeth, washing her hands and applying facial cleanser. Now I'm going to have her make some French toast, I think, because she needs something super nutritious. Like I said, she's going to a party tonight. It's a Halloween party. There will be alcohol. She needs to make sure her stomach is very lined and that she's got enough energy to successfully get her through what the day and then the night has in store. Naturally, being a self-care day, I do plan for Skye to spend most of the day on her own, but there is a conversation that possibly needs to be had with her girlfriend, Louisa. They are at the moment on a little bit of, not really a break, but Skye has asked her for some space, and I think that we need to rectify that and kind of make up a little bit. Also, Skye does live with her sister, Star, so we will inevitably see her in some capacity throughout the course of the day. Let's have Skye sit and eat some of her breakfast. Yeah, that feels like a good thing to do. I do want to talk a little bit about my own mental health in this video. It is quite daunting. But I have been speaking about my mental health and raising awareness online since around March 2017 by now. And so I've had a lot of experiences, both good and bad, about what it's like to speak openly about mental health and about trauma. I mainly do this on Twitter and via my blog, although over the years I have been involved in a variety of projects and campaigns. I used to have a podcast in which I talked to other mental health advocates about their own mental health journeys, and most recently I co-authored the Anxiety Recovery Journal with the amazing Cara Lizette. I will link it below, but I don't want it to be too big a focus of this video. Anyway, I'm so passionate about mental health, fighting stigma, raising awareness, and just generally being compassionate towards people and having conversations around it, because I have faced significant trauma in my life. I lost my mum suddenly and unexpectedly at a very young age. I was 19 and she was only 39, and it really wasn't expected or something anyone could have anticipated at that point. And I've also survived domestic violence. I've been in an abusive romantic relationship, and yeah. However, just to reassure you, I won't be going into detail about trauma at all in this video. That is the extent to which I'll be going into that. So I don't anticipate that it'll be triggering to any of you watching, but I did want to just give you a little bit of context as to why I'm so passionate about how important it is to talk about and to look after our mental health collectively, and what drives me to do that. Speaking openly about our mental health can be really, really intimidating, to say the least. You open yourself up to other people's reaction to that, and it's not always predictable. And even with all my experience in speaking about this online, I do still find it quite tough at times to get the balance right and to know when I'm ready to speak and when I'm ready to listen, and also when it is that I need to keep things private. And for that reason, this is a big part of my YouTube channel. This series, Life of Skye, is basically the thing I'm most enjoying doing and have most planned ahead and most committed to doing. I'm just going to have Skye go and paint, actually. Throughout this series, you'll notice that I will likely create circumstances like this. Like, for example, I paint for my mental health. It's a really big recovery tool for me, a massive outlet. And so it made sense to me that it would be my main Sims outlet. Having said that, this story is very much her story, the story I'm telling through the life of Skye, and not my own. I'm just sharing bits of me throughout as well. It just feels natural to do. When you make anything creative, it's very natural to put yourself into that creative thing. So it is very important to speak out. I'm a big believer in that. But yeah, when we speak out, it can feel like we're entrusting our deepest vulnerabilities in other people and how they'll react to us. Not everyone, unfortunately, is kind and careful, but I have found that the vast majority of people will be generally understanding and quite supportive. It is so important to be reflective and open when it comes to your own mental health and to how you respond to others. But I think we're all much better with other people, and I think what's really important is to try and see yourself with the same lens that you would a good friend or someone who you love really deeply. Once again, I'm distracted by how beautiful the lighting is, and the views are in Brindleton Bay. Bridlington? What did I say now? So I will try and stay focused on what it is that I'm trying to say and what it is I'm trying to share, but I mean, it is weirdly comforting to do this while I'm playing The Sims and recording, and yeah, it's a really nice outlet, isn't it? I can totally see why people lean so heavily on gaming. Just going to have Skye go down to the sea. Oh, it's so cozy. This is so relaxing. It's making talking so much easier. Like, I feel like I have quite a handle on, you know, my breathing, my anxiety levels. Okay, so Skye's going to take some nice selfies and make the most of this glowing. This is so cute. Make the most of golden hour. I've got some selfie overrides installed. I can't remember if they are. I think they're by Catverse. But yeah, they are so cute. I'll have to look up who they're by and put the creator's name on just in case I got that wrong. But yeah, these are so much better than the in-game selfies. Like, I love them so much. I think she looks so cute and they do her justice. But also, this lighting, she's glowing. She looks so cute. What is that button I just clicked? Did I just put like a flash on? What is that? Okay, yeah, it's the flash. Oh my god, but look how cute these photos are. Does anyone know how often in Brindleton Bay the whales appear? I kind of want to know and kind of don't want to know. I haven't googled it. I didn't know if there was set times or what, but like, I've only seen them organically one time. And I thought I caught a glimpse of them one of the nights, but I was on like a fast forward, so I'm not sure if it was the whales or not, but yeah. I actually recently saw some dolphins in real life near my home, and it was the most magical experience. I really like animals, so that kind of translates to be animals in real life. Good boy, Doug. It's my dog. Or animals in The Sims, of course. I like Skye often seems to just do her homework on the beach. I think it's very cute. What a lovely spot to be able to do it in. So while she's doing that, I'll share a bit more about my mental health journey. I'm hoping that it might make you feel a little bit less other or a little bit less alone if you have had your own struggles or your own similar journey. But yeah, a few years ago I received a PTSD diagnosis that was a result of the trauma from the abuse I mentioned earlier. It was so reassuring to finally understand what it was that I had been going through and was going through. And it really helped me to be able to reach out for the support I needed, which I did do. And at this point, I'm very lucky to have had years of counselling, and I have come to terms with who I am and what it is that I've been through. That doesn't mean that the memories aren't still incredibly painful, or that I'm like the most totally zen person ever. That's not the goal of counselling, or it wasn't for me. The goal of counselling for me was to be able to just live a peaceful life that aligns with who I am, to be able to regulate my emotions better, and to be able to, you know, reflect and be proud of myself, and to build my own confidence, my self-esteem back up, and stop relying so heavily on those instinctive trauma responses, but instead have some kind of conscious decision making in my healing process. Counselling has made my day-to-day life so much easier, and it helps me to be able to, and has helped me to be able to heal and to learn about myself too. I truly believe that whatever it is that you have been through and whatever you are going through now, this dog, good timing, learning, healing and growing as a person is a lifelong journey. All of our mental health will, all of us will have mental health stuff that fluctuates, and I think that every single one of us will struggle at one point, and probably for most of us will struggle at various points in our life. So yeah, things fluctuate, and please know whatever it is that you're going through now, if it is a bad spot, that is very much not permanent. It will change again. I'm going to bring Skye inside now, and we're going to do some more kind of mirror-based self-care activities. I don't know what to categorise them as, but skincare, beauty. Let's have her wash her hands first so she's not putting sand on her face. Skye actually has a new handbag. You can see a little corner of it here, and it is a mod, and it's got some cute activities that come along with it. So yeah, it's a designer bag, so she won't be taking it to the party tonight, but she is using it for some of her self-care activities, which I think is really cute. Like these mirror interactions are like really cute, and this animation is all from the mod, including like the zipper noise when she opens the bag. So yeah, I love it so much. And it's brand new to my game as well. This is my first time playing with it. So yeah, let's see what else she can do. I think she can like take some gum, have some water, spray some perfume. That's definitely one of them. Okay, because it's very much Halloween, I wanted Skye and Star to be able to watch Hocus Pocus. Look at that, like horribly glitchy, like their TV is garbage. They basically don't really care about TV that much. They have this really old TV. I think were they to ever kind of get a new TV, it would be kind of handy. Because we really can't see what's on screen that well. But yeah, they're watching Hocus Pocus. They're both going to the Halloween party tonight, even though it's Jenny and Fox, who are Skye's friends, hosting the party. It is kind of very much a community thing. They've invited a lot of the young people and young adults who live locally. So yeah, it's kind of like a late teen young adult party. Everybody is like 17 and up. Most people there in attendance will be over 18. There will be a little bit of alcohol. There will be some dancing. I think they're hiring a DJ. Yeah, Jenny's all over it. Fox lives alone, so Jenny's hosting it, but it's at Fox's house. So they're kind of hosting it as a couple. So yeah, Jenny and Fox hosting their first couples event, really, which is dead cute. I think I'm maybe going to have to mute this audio because will I get copyright striked? I guess what I could do is just jibber jabber and not say anything super important here in case I need to mute this or take it out or whatever. But yeah, let's have some sister bonding time prior to the thingy majiggy, prior to the party. In a moment Star's gonna go and hang out at Tay's house. They're gonna get ready together. Tay is Star's best friend, and I think she'd probably want to go and hang out with her um, to get ready as girlies together. I did just look, and they do both have the boring movie buff, which is like, how dare you? The Hocus Pocus is iconic. It's a cult pop classic. Girls, you need to get a grip, you know? You need to check yourselves and really reflect on your cinematic preferences, because you are objectively quite wrong here. So yeah, we're going to have Star leave now to go to Tate's house, as mentioned. Oh, here's Fox. Okay, so I didn't invite him over, so I'm not quite sure why he would be here. He should be getting ready for his party, but I suppose what we could say is that he's maybe come over to check with Skye as to whether they, whether Louisa, I suppose, would be coming to the party, because I think Fox is somebody who would have invited Louisa. Jenny, Skye's best friend and Fox's girlfriend, very much does not like Louisa. Well before Skye and Louisa started to date, or quite early into it at least, Jenny started to really dislike Louisa. They had a negative relationship. Wasn't really clear to me why, but I assume it's out of loyalty to Skye. Anyway, so I think Fox would be saying, do we invite Louisa? What do we do? And I'm sure that Skye would be saying, you know, I'm meeting Louisa today, but yes, I absolutely don't want her to be left out of the party because of me. So I think Fox will go on his way now and carry on with the setup for the party, and Skye should... Do you know what? She should pay her bills, because I'm just going to say it. If you've got the money to pay your bills, paying your bills is very much part of self-care. Anything that makes your life easier is part of self-care. So Skye is now meeting up with Louisa, and the chemistry is just immediately there. It's so interesting. I know some of you don't love Louisa, and certainly don't think this relationship is the one for Skye, but I hope that you agree with me that they have a very, very palpable and visible chemistry, and they do clearly get along well, and I think we see that every single time that they are together. That being said, Louisa's obviously had some of her own stuff going on. We haven't actually seen it on screen. I've kind of kept it to Skye's story. This isn't like really rotational gameplay. This is very much Skye's life, but Louisa has got some stuff going on, and I think that we can extend some empathy towards her for the way she's behaving, or I certainly do a lot of the time. With that being said, it certainly doesn't mean that Skye and Louisa are going to figure things out. You know, I think that they can be kind to one another without actually being together, if that's what it comes to. And yeah, although they both clearly have a lot of empathy and a lot of chemistry with each other, they are both very young, and they do lack a certain level of emotional maturity. I think that maybe had they been a bit older, they would have addressed some of the issues arising between them more proactively, and we would have seen some resolutions, more open discussions. But you know, they are teens, and they're just having a cute time. You know, they crush on each other. They're going steady. I don't know if that's a thing now, but they're definitely you know, somewhat committed to each other. I think they are girlfriend and girlfriend. I think that they are, or whatever the equivalent of that is. They definitely have had those conversations, you know. And at this point as well, what's interesting is they both started out this at being a little bit upset with each other, and here they are now. You know, if you look at their relationship thing, there's a lot of red there. They've both fallen out a few times at this point, but they just always just bounce back to this place where they're like just silly and cute together. And yeah, we love that for Skye. It's kind of nice, you know. They're both romantic Sims, so I think that helps with that. And they both have flirtation as one of the parts of their love language. Makeup in the new Love Struck pack stuff. Just now, Skye's she's just going to walk a little bit of the way towards Louisa's house just to watch her home. Because Louisa just lives under that underpass there, and I think Skye would just want to just kind of stand and watch and make sure that Louisa makes it home okay. Because, you know, she'll see her at that Halloween party tonight. Now, where they differ, of course, is that Skye is creative, and that's her second trait, and Louisa's second trait is hot-headed. So it's not necessarily the best for such a calm sim as Skye, not necessarily the best compatibility. But we'll see, maybe they'll figure it out. You never know how these things are going to go in The Sims. Sims have minds of their own. They literally don't, but they also, everyone who plays The Sims kind of knows that they do. So yeah, I'm guessing that was a text from Jenny telling her, you know, time is running out. It is very much getting close to the party, and you need to, you know, get yourself together, get ready, Skye. It's time to get ready for the party. Yeah, I feel like she'd be feeling quite nervous at this point. So she should probably go and take a shower. Very handy that she chose to do this in her clothes for now, no idea why. But yeah, I just want to really just remind everyone, you know, it's okay not to have things figured out. Your own recovery certainly won't be linear. Like, you are, you know, you're a beautiful, powerful and complex person, and so your recovery is also going to be beautiful and powerful and a complex journey, and that's okay. It's not always going to feel okay, but that's normal, and I promise you it will be okay, or it is okay to have a complex journey, and however lonely it feels for however long, you really are not alone. There's many people on a similar journey to you. When people meet me, they can't tell what it is that I've been through. You can't tell from looking at someone what they've faced in life, and that's an important part of what makes talking about it so crucial. I really believe that when you start a conversation about mental health, you don't know the ways it might help you or the person you're talking to, or even somebody who just overhears you. And of course, reaching out does look differently to everyone, so I might include, or I will include, some resources in the description, but I want you to know that it's valid for you to have a particular service, particular people, particular organisations that you trust, and others that you don't. I know that reaching out has been, you know, sometimes absolutely life-saving for me, and other times I've reached out have not been so helpful. Trust your own gut. You know what's right for you. Yeah, and trust your own gut on the people in your life and whether or not you can trust them, whether or not you should seek support from them, and include professional support whenever necessary and whenever possible. I am truly so grateful to the people who have supported me on my healing journey, including my online community, and there are way too many people to thank, but what I will say to all of you is that counselling was the single best thing I've done, not just in my mental health journey but also in my life. I'm going to leave this here now because my neighbours have started to become super noisy actually, and I think that I've been rambling on and on for long enough. I hope that something in this video has been helpful or at least relatable to you, and that you, I don't know, have found some comfort in it. I really would appreciate it if you subscribed. I'm having so much fun making these videos. As I said, they've become a big creative outlet for me, and yeah, they're allowing me to spend this time playing The Sims, which I probably wouldn't prioritise for myself otherwise. Not that that's your responsibility, but if you're enjoying Skye's story, or you want to see what happens next, what happens at the Halloween party, this is the kind of hook I need to give you. Yeah, if you want to know what happens at the Halloween party, please subscribe so you don't miss it. I think it's quite a pivotal moment, actually, quite an important episode for the story, quite a formative core memory she's about to experience. Her first party, oh my god, I think we all remember ours. But yeah, so please like and subscribe. Take care of yourself and your loved ones, and please remember that your feelings are always valid. I'll catch you in the next episode, I hope. Bye!